Hey, so it's been a hot minute since I last made a video on my progress of the SANDBOX, which was the first one. And originally I was planning to get a huge part of it done, pretty much the middle section of it done, but that was going to end up taking way too long. So instead I'm here doing a progress report. This is essentially everything we have done so far. And it is mostly for the, starting to work on the middle section. I could not imagine like how much clay this is going to take. And I don't even know if I'm going to be able to make it. Well, if I'm going to be able to complete this project by the time Grounded 2 comes out, but we will just have to wait and see. And because of the fact that I am mostly going to be just building this episode, I'll have a few speed touches, but mostly for this episode, I am just going to talk. Oh yeah, and I almost forgot to show how much clay we really have. So we have not one, but 2 full chests of clay with a little bit in my inventory, of course. Oh yeah, another thing is I found a much more effective strategy than just going around the map and destroying the clay. Instead, I spend literal hours just sitting at the super duper and duping the clay. Yes, that is an actual strategy. And I've spent almost like 400,000 raw science just duping clay. It's nuts. And as you can see, it totals to around 4,200 pieces of clay. So it's quite a lot of clay. But anyways, like I said, in this video, it's mostly just going to be building. But before we continue, if you haven't, please make sure to subscribe, as it'll help me out a ton, especially when I eventually start doing Grounded 2 content. And let's get on to the video. Oh yeah, another thing I also forgot to mention, this is around 10,000 pieces of clay that I need to cover all of the blueprints with. So yeah, this is gonna take a minute. All right, so I got a little bored of sitting in silence, so I decided to ask you guys a question. If you could add a boss to Grounded 2, what creature or insect would it be in real life and why? And that is going to be a question for today's video. You can put it down in the comments below. And I will say this, I have watched the interview with Captain Schultz, and it is kind of crazy. I'll probably link it down in the description below, because in the very end, dude, I thought there was something crawling on me. All right, sorry about that. But in the very end, his last question was mostly talking to the devs about the boss fights in Grounded 2. And I'm not gonna lie, the fact that they said that some of the bosses were gonna be the size of a human hand were kind of crazy. Now, it does make sense, especially because we have the tarantula confirmed, but I could only imagine what other bosses we could have in Grounded 2, because me personally, I would love to have a stainless tail whip scorpion, which, if y'all don't know what that is, I'm about to throw footage up on the screen, but because this thing looks horrifying and alien-like, and in my opinion, it would fit the, like, I don't know how well it would fit in the environment of the park in Grounded 2, but I could only imagine its boss arena being like the wormhole rocket ships that are in the upper yard with like some glowing toxic ooze maybe, and that thing just comes out of the wormhole rocket ship. Because in real life, those things almost look like spiders. The fact that we can have like an alienated creature, or just a creature that almost looks like an alien in Grounded, would be an awesome boss fight in my opinion. Okay, so we are almost done with finishing this section. I know it's not going to look the best because of all the plants and weed stems sticking out of it, but also I don't care. Okay, you know, probably not the best decision that, I built it literally, you know, not on the sandbox, but you know what? It is what it is. But yeah, that's pretty much all I kind of wanted to do in this video. I mostly just wanted to do a progress. Oh, that was a bad voice crack. I mostly just wanted to do a progress report to, you know, let you guys know, to see, you know, how much I have done in the past couple of days, which I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty disappointed in myself. I thought I would have gotten a lot more done by now, but also I totally underestimated how long it would take to grind for everything. Or should I say dupe everything? But yeah, that is going to be all for today's video. If y'all enjoyed this progress report and want to see me continue to build the sandbox, don't forget to leave a like down below, and I will see you all later. Peace.